What is up, everyone? Ninja Stance Gaming back in effect. We have another video of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So, we were trying to reach Ulrichstad, which is down here. I'm not really sure what I was doing up here. It's been a second since I was doing this. The only reason I did Call of Duty Modern Warfare 1 Remastered was over again into one video, basically. It was one video, full game stream. It was just pretty much because I go to my channel. I hate like a large quantity of videos on this channel. I don't like it. I don't know why. You know, when I feel like I've recorded a video as much as I can, like GTA 5 for example, I was gonna redo that, but you know, I've already done it. I've already recorded the length of videos that I feel like I can do for that. Could I make it into, you know, because most of them are like, you know, 2-hour, 3-hour streams, you know, and I could, you know, make it longer than that, but that's, I mean, that was a long fucking time to stream, and I don't have that amount of time. Yesterday was just kind of a weird, like, I oddly had the amount of time to do it. Oh, this is not gonna work. Let's see if I can try to get down. Forgot you can pretty much climb any mountain ever. It's great. That is something I really like about this. Oh shit. I was dead for a second. But yeah, no, that's basically where I'm at with that. Like, I want to record longer videos on some of these, just so that way I could try to reduce it, because I'm at, I think it was at like, when last time I checked, I was at like 749, but I deleted, for that one video, that one 5-hour stream that I did, I deleted 4 videos making up that game for one. So I think it worked out in the long run for me. Now, I mean, granted, nobody wants to sit through a 5-hour stream. You know what I mean? Like, nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to watch a 5-hour long video. But, you know, it's just, you know, it's just the way I have things set up at the moment. You know, I knew after seeing how quickly I could get through that game, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna make it one long stream. So that's what I did. But yeah, I have this game, and then I have Assassin's Creed, or not Assassin's Creed, GTA San Andreas. Now, I might record Vice City. I don't know. Probably not. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how San Andreas goes and everything. I was playing some today. Not the streaming one. My other save. Oh, yep. But yeah, no, I'm just trying to figure out what to play. I mean, I had, like, off camera, I'm kind of like just playing Fortnite, UFC 4, but I'm starting to kind of get bored of that because I'm kicking everybody's ass. It's kind of like, I could go online with it, but I'm not really wanting to. Yeah, I'm I'm probably gonna stick with Fortnite. I might get back on Fallout 76. I don't know. I'm just kind of waiting for them to figure out what they're doing, because I've done everything I really wanted to do that I know of that I can do.
Too cold. Races.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make that. It's too far. Too far and it's too cold. But yeah, no, I know I need to record more content that my channel was based on, like Assassin's Creed, so that's why I'm doing this. And I need to find something else that I can play, something I'm very engaged in. Fallout, I've been thinking about Fallout 3 in New Vegas. I would play the fuck out of those, man. But the main thing is I would want to play them, but I need to get PlayStation Now, and I'm not sure if I feel like I could probably record, stream those, but I'm not 100% sure if I can. But if I can, I mean, that's even better. I forgot all the fucking controls, bro. Yeah, if I can stream those, that'd be great. I was gonna record Resident Evil 7, and I know I mentioned that, and that never happened. I'm not doing that. I played through it like off camera. Me and my girlfriend, she was watching it. She was interested in the game. Yeah, she was interested in the game, and I mean, god damn, 280 suggested power level? Fuck. And you want me to do that? What is my power level at right now? Let's say 11? Hey there, homie. Chill. $13. Power level is at 11. Holy fuck. So I can go two ways with it, that way or this way. Oh no, I used the skill points on that. Let's go back in here to my inventory. Let's see what we got here. What's this? A Raven Clan helmet. Cool. And then I got two-handed weapon. An iron star. Okay. I guess we could, well, hold on, 70. Yeah, I guess we could try that out. Looks like it's kind of a toss-up. Yeah, I'll stick with the iron star. And then with this, can I do another thing? This is a two-handed weapon? I can do Varn's axe and that. Is that actually the highest one other than that? Yeah, it is. Okay. So I'll go ahead and pick that. Where's my bag? What's in here? Okay. Collectible. Go to abilities. Okay. Throwing axe fury. I don't ever use that. Rage of Helheim. Enter a fit of rage. Okay, that's cool. Didn't do that. Go to quests. We got birthrights. And then database. Enemies. Woebringer. Elite Viking warriors with large two-handed double-sided axes. They really want to hurt you and take huge deliberate swings. When injured, they furiously switch to bashing with hammers. What assholes. Alright, so this apparently, I'm at like a power level 13 or something. Hello. That's crazy. Oh my lord. So yeah, apparently these guys I don't want to fuck with because I'm at like, I guess power level 13 and they're at, and the recommended is 280. Like fuck. I definitely don't want to fuck with anybody here. I guess I need to try to be on my best behavior here. Let's see here. There's a treasure thing in here. Let's go in here. What is this? Pigs got loose in the house, and now the cellar key is gone. It is your turn to dig through the shit. That's gross. It's gotta be on the outside then. What the fuck?
An evil.
Where the fuck is this at? I'm so confused. I am so lost. Where the fuck? I don't even know. I don't even remotely know how to understand. So I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that because I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where this is at, so yeah. Okay. So ignore that. What's over here? More dumb shit that I don't know. Oh, a thing. Hello, thing. Oh, this fucking shit. This bullshit. That's so annoying. This is fucking frustrating. Oh my god, fuck you. Fuck you. So that was stupid.
If they see me, this will get messy.
If who sees me, what now? If a hootie whatty? Trying to figure out what it was. Alright, so Sigurd is in here. Can you stop? Oh my god.
You have just won your heart's desire, Eivor. Yet by the look on your face, you've lost your will to live.
Gorm is here with the last of his men. Why does that troll dare to show his face?
Leave it for another day. We are here under Harald's truce, and Gorm is too weak to try anything bold.
He's a seed stain on his father's trousers. I should wipe him from this world.
Not tonight, Eivor. Leave it. Basim, watch over this one, and see that she warms herself with drink. I will find my father and escort him to the Longhouse.
As you wish.
Is Hytham well?
He will heal, but never fully recover. It is fortunate that you were able to succeed where he failed.
My resolve was strong.
When you slew Kjotve, did you see a sigil on him? Silver, the size of my palm, bearing the symbol of an ash tree?
Take it. Trade it for what you can.
I know where Gorm is camped. If you wish to see him without anyone the wiser, there is a trick I can teach you.
Already looking for another princess. All right, I'll bite. What do I do?
Use your cloak to obscure your face. Blend into the crowd. Divert attention. Hide in plain sight.
A gift of knowledge from a man I hardly know. Is this your way of asking me to join your brotherhood?
Not at all. So long as men and women fight to secure honor and freedom, their allegiance hardly matters to me.
I suppose there's no shame in using deception when honor is at stake. And Gorm is a stain on that honor.
Then let's see what can be done to cleanse that stain. Give it a try. A few things you should know before you step into his camp. Walking unseen through hostile territory is an exercise in subtlety. A hood makes you forgettable, dismissed at a distance. Remain far from watchful eyes, and you will be invisible to them. Do not draw blade or hammer, for these and other sudden movements can break your disguise. And in case I wasn't clear, you will need to put up your hood for the trick to work. Gorm is there, in the camp ahead. Huh?
What were you thinking? Drinking mead on an empty stomach?
You have to eat something before drinking that much.
How does that go? Meat before meat, huh?
I have some roasted lamb on the spit. Are you coming?
Eivor!
You Arker shit! Take up your weapon and follow me beyond these walls. Let Odin's favor land where it may.
You dare not break the king's peace here. So fuck you and your god talk. What say you to that? You can beat me, but you will not kill me. Not under Harald's truce.
You are all subject to King Harald's truce. Break his peace and you will be cast out of Alrikstad.
I'll give you no trouble. You were shed into this world without honor, Gorm, and you will leave as a turd, dumped into hell's deepest ditch.
Keep crowing, Eivor. You only make yourself an easier target.
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
The Alding will have started. I should find Sigurd.
Oh, it's a book? Oh, that's right. Dig through pig shit. Forgot about that. Disgusting. And it's to a cellar. All right. Yeah, like I said, I am going to live stream Fallout 3 and New Vegas as long as I can. Live stream it through PlayStation Now. That's the only way I'm gonna be able to do it. Because the Bethesda apparently fucking refuses to remaster 3 in New Vegas, and also with the Microsoft acquisition, even if they fucking did, it wouldn't matter. No, I'm not chasing another paper. I'm just gonna go return to Sigurd. It's annoying.
Gorm still lives, Eivor.
It pains me to say. He does.
Thank you. His day will come. Oh, gods. I hate long speeches.
Only when you're not giving them.
Many of you knew my father, Halfdan the Black. A great man who achieved great things.
They buried Halfdan's leg near our temple. The crops have never grown taller.
They buried his arse near ours, and we get nothing but a muddy river.
I dream of something greater. A vast kingdom of warriors in numbers the world has never seen. United under one king, one rule. Too much blood has been spilled fighting one another. Today, we unify. And turn our blades outward to conquer new lands. And who better to lead us to glory than me? I was blooded before the age of 10, and I led the greatest army Norway has ever seen. But they say a wise king seeks honest counsel, so I ask, who among you rejects this new arrangement?
I am not your enemy, King Harald, but I will not be your subject. Tomorrow we sail for greener shores, and so my kingdom is yours.
This saddens me.
Does that have to rhyme?
And does your wife agree? Is she not tired of limping ever westward?
My husband and I are as one in this, Lord. We do not limp together. We fly.
I'm sad to lose a woman of your spirit, Yuvina. But I hold no grudge. May the fates grant you good luck.
My king, I offer you my axe and my oath, ironclad.
Gorm Kjotveson, you dare show your face in this hall. Did not King Styrbjörn and his son Sigurd rid our lands of your foulness?
The Raven clan dishonored me, great king. They poisoned my father, Kjotve. They made a mockery of his honorable death.
Backrout! You lie!
Hold, Eivor. Let it play out.
This is a serious charge, Gorm, and a false one at that. My uncle saw your father die. Eivor Wolf-Kissed, you are Kjotve's slayer. This man has slandered your clan. What shall I do with him?
Exile, Lord. Banish him to the wilds where even a slave could kill him with impunity.
A wise choice. Death would be too easy a way out. Gorm, I name you Worm and call you exiled. Leave these lands by the next full moon, or I will feed you to the crows myself.
King Harold, may I speak?
The floor is yours, King Styrbjörn.
My people have held our land since the days when Odin himself walked among us. My kingdom is humble, but we have paid for it in blood. Our victory over Kjotve is proof that we will not lay down without a fight. All here have buried friends, brothers and sisters, sons and daughters. And I, for one, have had my fill of death. Let those who seek war look beyond our shores. If King Harold brings peace, then I am happy to bend my knee to him.
What? What in hell's name are you doing, father?
Securing a lasting peace, Sigurd. Our days of fighting are finished.
You said nothing of this to me. Not a word. And I will not yield a title that should be mine by right.
Then war will continue. Men will die, villages will burn, you foolish boy. This is our only way towards true peace.
You will die a thrall. You drink-addled cow. Alone and toothless in a bed of straw.
Well, that was rude.
Forgive my son. He is ruled by his emotions.
He's
I
fucking
take no
stupid.
offense, Styrbjörn Jarl, and I
He's
thank
a
you
poop
for your
nose.
fealty. It is
You're a
natural
poop
to
nose
fear
for allowing
change,
this shit.
to resist it. But all things change and all things end. The lessons of Ragnarok are clear. We will speak again soon.
That was an ambush, Lord. Did you know of Styrbjörn's plans?
For some days, yes, I did. But it was not at my urging. It was his decision alone. Do you dream of a glorious future, Eivor? A warrior like you would be a boon to my clan.
My fate is tied to my brother's. Where Sigurd goes, I follow.
I wish I understood you better. For those I do not understand, I do not trust, and I cannot stomach a lack of trust.
You have nothing to fear from me, King Harald. My loyalty lies with my brother Sigurd, and I bear you no ill will.
Then know that if you stay in Norway, both you and your brother must serve under me. Take tomorrow to think on this. But let us leave these matters for another time. Tonight, we will eat and drink like gods and wake in a kingdom made new.
So I have to choose. So this is probably where they were saying that I would betray Sigurd. So they're probably gonna want me.
Already marking his territory.
Marking? Gods, he's spraying like a horny pup.
Harald may be young, but he's clever. Do not underestimate him. He came of age very quickly.
So, what happens if I... So is all of this Norway? Yeah, it is. Okay. It says Norway. Okay, so I feel like this is good. This is what's gonna happen. Okay. I feel like I could. I feel like if I choose to betray Sigurd, I'll be able to stay. But obviously, betray Sigurd. Let fate become true. Blah blah blah. If I choose to be a rebel and fight that, then me and Harold will not be on good terms. They might have Sigurd killed and then me stay, or I might have made an enemy throughout the game. Because I'm not just going to be able to leave Norway. I mean, this is an entire map, you know what I mean? Unless this is Norway and then maybe up here isn't, I don't know. But we'll see. I don't know. Choices.
You there! What are you doing? If you wish to have words, come closer.
No, I'm good, dude. I'm just doing my thing. Fuck off. Alright, Fjordenberg. I need to find Sigurd. Where are you, Sigurd?
You look like you know a thing or two about dice.
Probably
It's
in here.
Eivor. Open the door. Come in.
Somebody just walked right fucking through.
We'll alert Harald's men.
Where will we live? The English will fight back. The wars will never...
Alright, here we go.
2 days ago, we rid this land of Kjotve and his dogs. Yet today, we do not celebrate. Today we cower under a cloud of fear. But it need not be like this. We are not the heel-trodden subjects of a boy king. We are the Raven clan. Our destiny is our own.
Did you know about your father's oath to Harald?
I did not. And for that my anger burns hotter than any man's here. But I will not let that drive me into despair. We cannot stay in Norway. Not under Harald's boot. Not without fueling more war. So we push forward to newer lands. To England. And there make a new home. A kingdom of our own.
The sons of Ragnar Lothbrok have been in England 8 winters already. Is there any land left for a clan of our size?
More than enough, wife. Of the 4 kingdoms of England, only one is truly pacified.
I have no desire to wear Harald's leash. I like this idea.
A saga for the ages, I agree.
It will take time and resources to build ourselves a new home, but the riches taken from Kjotve's raid would suffice.
No. That belongs to my father, as a fair compensation. In England, we must start anew.
You would start us with nothing? In a land we do not know? Among people who hate us?
Kjotve's riches would go some way to easing our passage, Sigurd. I bested him. It is within my rights to claim his goods.
Our leaving must not be an assault on my father. It is a time of renewal for us.
If we go, we will need all the help we can get. I say we take Kjotve's spoils for our own.
I abhor such theft. But if this is what it takes to sway you to my cause, I accept.
Styrbjörn will prosper by the generosity of his new king. Kjotve's goods belong to us.
To England then, before the day is out. Pack what you need, but no more than that.
And tighten your lips. The last thing we need is the attention of Harald's troops.
So we're going to England? Didn't we already try that in Syndicate?
How much did you hear?
Enough. A new path is revealed and your journey will be challenging.
Will you not join us?
For my mother's sake, I cannot. But our threads will cross again before the final day. Until then, farewell.
So we're about to go head to England? No, there's no way. They're not going to put all this detail into this map and then just let us leave. That's not how that's about to work out. Something bad's about to happen, and it's fucking obvious.
I don't like the way those soldiers watch me. I find
See?
it flattering. You think one will marry you.
Eivor, the wind favors us. We should set sail without delay.
You made quick work of packing. Well done.
The dream of new lands is a powerful lure.
As is the promise of glory. But the act of leaving so beloved a home, there is a sadness to it.
Having doubts?
No, not at all. The die is cast.
Then let fate guide our journey. Are you ready?
I am ready. Let us take to the water and leave unbothered while we have the chance.
That chance is past. Look.
Told you.
Fate flies on swifter wings than we.
For King Harald's banner.
What is this assembly? What are you planning?
An exit, father. As graceful as I can. For if I cannot be king in the land of my birth, I will start a new saga. In England.
Nonsense. Your place is here, son, at my side. There will be other victories soon. Other glories.
My choice is made, father.
He's gonna kill
Do not
Sigurd,
hope
and I'm gonna
otherwise.
have to avenge Sigurd by killing him.
There's nothing for me here. I
Watch.
must go make my name in the world.
And you have plundered Fornburg's resources, I see. You leave nothing behind but your honor.
You left me no choice. I entered the Alving a prince. I left the son of a Jarl.
There are always choices, Sigurd. I will not stand between you and yours, but I do not accept it. 17 winters ago, I opened my door to you, Eivor. And now, your only thanks is to rob me? I should have left you to the wolves.
To be fair, I made that decision because I thought you were dead.
Sad old elf. Do not carry his words
That
with
is,
you to England.
I am.
Brought this day
It's
upon
true.
himself.
That is the only reason.
I know.
Is because I thought he was dead. I forgot he was alive. If I knew that before I made that decision, I would have just left his spoils for him. As you know. But I did not. So therefore I did not. So it is time to board the longship.
The time for tears is over, you weeping sacks of wool. Put some muscle into those pools.
They will not let us leave. There is no way. There's no way they're gonna let us just go to a different map.
Sigurd, what's our course?
The Sons of Ragnar established the
Like this map is kind of small. All it is just a bunch of mountain. But I just feel like this isn't gonna end well for us.
An ocean lies before us, Eivor, and on its far side, a new kingdom awaits.
You know England well from your travels.
I spent a season in their kingdom of Mercia, a temperate land, lush and wild. By now, the Sons of Ragnar will have claimed its heart.
Do we mean to join their army?
They will join ours. In time, all of England will know of Raven
Norway, so it's not super far from England. But yeah, there is an entire fucking ocean there. Okay, I guess I'm going to England, guys. I didn't think I was. I thought this entire game was going to take place in this map, but I guess not. I don't know do I get to come back to this map? Because there is still a bunch of unexplored area. Okay, this must be the main character outside. This must be her memories. Or her ancestors' memories. Fair enough. So confused.
In a lecture at the University of Cambridge, Dr. Circa told a worried audience that scientists have few answers for them.
Since the mass coronal ejection of 2012, the strength of the Earth's magnetic field has increased by a factor of 50,000. This has resulted in huge disturbances in radio and satellite communications, dangerous bands of radiation around the poles, and as we can all see from our window, an aurora borealis that never burns away. Unfortunately, we are stumped as to why this is happening, and if we cannot find an answer soon, it may change the way we live, the way we communicate, even the way we evolve, forever.
Dr. Circa went on to say,
Bought you more electrolytes? Oh, new and improved citrus flavor.
Thanks, Sean.
Oh, Sean? Damn.
How do we fix this? How are you the key to everything?
Well, who the fuck is this bitch?
You're a long way from home, Eivor.
Oh. My god. What fucking... I picked that so she dies? Well, damn. So she pulls up in this type of environment. That's cray-cray. So she died or was buried, one of the two. Here? Okay, fair enough. Okay, so she can climb. Alright. I was wondering if she could. Okay, so it won't let me go any farther than that. I was curious to see what was over here, but I guess I will never find out because I can't go over there. Well, maybe I can see. Now that is gorgeous.
It's beautiful. But it's not normal.
Yeah, now that is gorgeous. Now, at some point, I will be taking a short break. I'm gonna have to take a call.
I'm not going anywhere. Not yet.
Okay, fair enough. I just don't know what to thought. Didn't know why it even allowed me to do any of that. What the fuck?
Another satellite. Damn.
Huh. That just happens?
Probably
Another
bought
one?
This at a coffee shop somewhere in Concord.
That's just something that fucking happens? Fuck, another satellite? Damn. Like, that shit's just fucking normal?
Someone's got mail. An invitation to a fair in Concord. Bring your best crop and you may win a prize. Tempting. Layla, you can't run away from this.
Fucking watch me. Checking my surroundings.
Oof. I'd rather walk into town than use this.
And this is where Eivor is buried. Alright, so it's obviously pushing me to the house. So let's go to the house.
Some quality stuff here.
No, I did not, sir.
Would love to play around, but I have bigger things on my mind.
Mint tea is not actually tea, Bex. It's an infusion. It's really just dirty, minty water.
I don't care what you call it, Sean. Did you buy any?
Of course I did, love.
Hey, sorry about pulling you out. The generator was sputtering.
Fucking Rebecca.
That's fine. I needed air.
She looks so
How
much
was the Animus
different.
data stream? Comfortable?
Felt pretty stable after a while.
Oh, okay. Alright, never mind.
Just
It's
give
the
me a
normal
sec and you can
characters.
jump back in.
So they're all still here. Shit. Alright.
Another satellite came down. Did you see?
I did. One of Abstergo's.
That's good.
Well, most of North America just lost its GPS service, so depends what you mean by good, really.
Right. Even when we win, we lose.
Okay, we're all set. Whenever you're ready, you can jump back in.
Oh, hold on, let me. We obviously every time I come out of this Animus, something's gonna be changing. So.
You mind if I put some music on?
Go for it.
Cool.
Am I just gonna stand here? I hate this. Can I move?
Sean has been busy.
An audio fragment sent from an unknown location to our encrypted servers. Nothing was stolen, nothing corrupted, just a quick deposit and gone. We got lucky this time. So, what is it? A cryptic sound file, voice unknown, with a signal beneath it. The signal was a code, led us to a precise spot here in New England. We dug, and good lord, we struck gold. Well, silver. Dominant currency in the Dark Ages. Point is, it was a grave site. A Norse warrior dating to the late 9th century, early 10th century AD, a few centuries before the earliest known as settlements. This is big news if we have it right. Questions remain. How did these bones get here, and why?
Hello, Layla.
God, he's so much older.
Sean, what do you make of the grave out there?
Well, it overturns a few hundred years of scholarship about the first Europeans to set foot in North America. Apart from that, it's just a bunch of muddy bones, isn't it?
Can we talk about this thing on my neck for a second?
Ah, the mood stabilizer. Yes.
It's not harmful, is it? I mean, I feel good, but I want to make sure there's no side effects.
There shouldn't be. It's only blocking outside signals, a passive effect. So the staff doesn't, you know, mess with you.
Sean, what happened last year, I had no control over that. I tried to resist.
I understand. And your old team, maybe they don't. But we've seen that sort of thing before. Still, if you want to work with us and get to the bottom of why the world is about to end for the second time in
Because of that, because of Desmond and that one girl, and he didn't have any choice but to kill her.
William's orders.
I know. It's not a problem.
It's just a few more weeks, yeah?
Can't remember what her name was. Rachel? I can't remember. I think it was
You're
Rachel.
right. I know you're right. You gonna put this in the fridge, Sean?
Of course. In half a minute.
Remember, tomatoes go on the counter, not the fridge.
Hmm.
Please enjoy your stay. Remember, all the garbage must be packed out, and please water the plants once a day. Yeah, I won't remember that. Sean, don't forget to water the plants while I'm under, okay?
I'll add it to the calendar and tattoo it on my leg.
That's quite nice. Soothing. Let's have a look.
Ooh, let's see what we got here. My stuff. Pictures. Okay. Pretty, I like it. Staff of Hermes Trismegistus. Acquired from the Eagle Bearer Cassandra, 2018. Wow. Presumed manufacture date, late in the Isu Singularity, age 75,100 BCE, 2200 IE. This staff, one of many, I'm going to call it Isu, Staves, whatever, I don't know, known to us, is first and foremost a medical device with the ability to heal, repair, restore, and rejuvenate organic tissues with unprecedented swiftness. It has been known to extend the life of its bearer well beyond the average human and Isu lifespans, and is presumed to have the ability to resuscitate living creatures in critical or suspended states. It has not been verified if the staff has the ability to resurrect the dead, but it seems unlikely based on its known features. It appears to work by reading and copying its bearer's DNA to ensure perfect replication on a broad scale. It is able to detect erroneous copies and deploy repairs so long as its bearer remains within direct contact. It has been used as a weapon, infrequently, possibly by taking advantage of the tremendous power it draws from the Isu's wireless energy lattice, fucking whatever. The staff has also acted as a conduit or container for the personality of an Isu called Alethea. It is not known if the personality is Alethea's original consciousness or a simulation of the original, though most neuroscientists would call this a distinction without a difference. As of early 2019, the entity known as Alethea has made no further attempts to contact me. As yet, my purpose as the so-called heir of memories, as Alethea has dubbed me, remains unclear. Known bearers, Hermes, Pythagoras, I don't know, and Cassandra. Let's see what else we got here. We got the messengers. Isu messenger. Rebecca, before we meet at the site, I want you to see these. Last week, I reviewed the logs from my time with Bayek. Oh my god. That's where I knew that Cassandra name. I was like, where did I fucking know that from? And came across some old notes. In the years I explored Cleopatra's Egypt, I stumbled across 6 Isu temples, most of which were buried beneath pharaonic temples, most of which were buried beneath pharaonic tomb sites. Why did I fucking read that twice? Each temple contained an Isu message, clearly meant for one. Clearly meant for one with the ability to read genetic memories. I was the lucky one. I don't believe they were intended for Bayek himself, as he seemed wholly unaware of the messages as they played. They may have been encoded in a way that only someone with an animus could see them. It's been a few years since I last heard these messages, so my memory is foggy. But the notes I scribbled down have a clarity that I trust. Might be something to all this, I don't know. Often I grasp outside of my area of expertise. I am enthusiastic, but often wrong. Let me know if something else strikes you. Layla. Message 1, excerpt. Layers upon layers of reality, each blurring into the next, which is real and which is not. What if none are real? What if everything you know is false? We ran thousands of simulations, searching for the right version, searching for Desmond. Each one of them felt real, but there is no way of truly knowing, is there? Not for sure. Anything can be simulated, and finding the answer could mean erasure? I don't know. Teasing the assassin maxim, nothing is true. Might be careful not to confuse truths with facts, however. A language game, you will always lose. Though we may stumble in our attempts to interpret it, the world, the universe, reality, and what have you, it is always out there. I believe that, simulated or no. We could imagine a dozen nested simulations, and each one, on the level of itself, would constitute a full reality. Wolfram, via Conway suggests the universe is a giant cellular automata. Whatever. And further, there is a point where the difference between simulated and real is meaningless. If the universe were a simulation, what would it matter? The simulation simulation itself would be real, and therefore everything within it would be real within the confines of the simulation. Say a scientist were able to simulate pain by inducing only a few neurons to fire. No physical harm. I am in pain, the subject says. No, you only believe you are, says the scientist. This is meaningless, as this, you thought you were in pain, but you were mistaken. Fucked up, bro. Messengers 2. Message 2, excerpt. No surprise, you were designed to have boundaries after all, and one cannot speak of that which you cannot conceive. The code, equations that define life. They are nestled deep within every star and every mote of dust. Every second that passes, a word, a symbol, all part of an intricate yet simple language existing within the framework of time itself. It is the one rule which applies to us all, immutable, inescapable. We know this. Humans were the instruments of an earlier species, the Isu. Resist the temptation to say superior, different. They were better suited to some tasks, ill-suited to others. Possessed of a mind that we cannot know, but that does not get us anywhere. What is it like to be an Isu? What is it like to be a bat? The implication of the Isu could read time is interesting. But if humans could read time, would it necessarily be in the manner and for the same purpose? Whether constructed or evolved, or a little of both, we cannot be said to have been built to achieve the same ends. A round disc, on its edge is a wheel, on its side a plate. How we use something can often determine its value and its perceived purpose. What the fuck? Alright. God damn, this is a lot. Alright. Message 3, excerpt. Break the code, break the node. These walls tell These walls tell of a tragic story, a story we transcribed on our structures, on our artifacts, a story we could not alter, a mystery defying us in plain sight. We tried. Our scholars and scientists, poets and physicists, bright minds, rebellious hearts, they all tried so hard to bring about change. We all failed. None could change what we discovered. The stories written into the walls of these rooms. The reader has no power. He is but an observer. But the author invents the future. The author owns the future. The Toba catastrophe, a super volcanic event paired with a mass coronal ejection, was the beginning of the end for the Isu. It changed the Earth's environment, lowered its available oxygen levels, and generally fucked things up. Sorry, I'm a little stuffy. The Isu never recovered, but our estimations, the last remaining Isu died just a century after the catastrophe. From that point forward, humans, their creation, ruled the roost. This disaster was not unforeseen. Isu scientists had known about their impending doom for years, perhaps decades before the catastrophe occurred. To protect themselves, they worked feverishly to find a solution. 6 methods they tried, but due to a toxic combination of hubris, political infighting, and bad luck, all 6 failed. The final method proved the most promising and was nearly complete when tragedy struck. It was this method that Desmond Miles revived when he saved the world from a second solar flare in December 2012. What? This voice laments the compounded failure of their species to save themselves. But the truth is broader than that. They, with Desmond, saved us. Success deferred. Then this message broke the code, broke the node, insistent and very puzzling. So Desmond's alive? Message 4 excerpt. Linear continuity is a simulation that allows for variations. Within the linear continuity, there are nodes, choke points, moments where algorithms converge the flows of superposed possibilities to a single moment where only one absolute truth is possible. Paths are fluid, continuous, nodes are static, changeless. And the wave function collapses the paths. Make sure my phone's up. Alright, where was I at? Changes in waves and paths into nodes which branch out again and again and again. Can you feel the wave collapsing, trying to course correct Desmond's act of defiance? The incoming node needs the world to end. The algorithms have been carving the flow of possibilities towards that end for over 100 years now. Collapse the wave. Well, outside my area of expertise, must contact someone who knows this shit better. But it seems to be saying the structure of space-time, the universe is built in such a way that certain events or clusters of events are compelled to occur. A bottleneck through which space-time flows and one nearly impossible to avoid. There is something about this catastrophe, the one Desmond averted in 2012, that compels it to return. Indifferent to our fear or pain, it is a tidal wave, rippling across the sea of space. It crashed once again, the dike, is that how you say that? And that stopped it for a time. But the sea rears back for another strike, and another, and another. That gives some clarity to what is happening now, all around us, but it remains unclear how to change it, especially from within an Animus, a simulation within a simulation. Message 5. Reality is a mathematical model which gets solved over and over again by the observer. Your thoughts are computations, and they render this world for you to call your own. Not all processors are alike. Different brains produce different realities. The variations go from subtle to the drastic. Your mind defines how much you can taste, how much you can feel, how much you can understand. Perception defines perceptive. We designed you and made sure to engineer your senses so you could perceive just what we needed you to. Neither more nor less. There are more parts of time we preferred you to remain blind to. It was a necessity. If we could suddenly see time, that would not guarantee the same perception of the Isu possessed. Let us speak of time as an entity, if we may. Let us say that time is a perceivable fact in the same way that light is a perceivable fact. The ability to see this fact is in no way guarantees a sympathetic view. There are creatures stumbling around this earth that read light differently than we do, and for different purposes. Humans see in a well-known spectrum. Roy G. Biv. This sense of color is defined to the 3 cones we possess, yet nocturnal creatures see with a different scope, for a different purpose: night stalking, hunting, lurking. They evolved in concert with their needs and are now constrained by them, as we are. Or as are we. Light is... I'm reading shit backwards. Light is only a fact seen askance, whatever, and used differently by different species. To suggest that we may read time is to imply we have a specific use for time. Fuck. Alright, message 6. The next chapter is unstoppable, and yet the greatest revolutions sometimes originate from the confines of impossibility, do they not? Reality is a simulation. Break the code, and in so doing, escape the inescapable. The Animus was humankind's first unconscious attempt to explain what it could not see. Understanding genetic memories and eye into history, your Animus is different. As in the mind that imagined it, it could escape the code. It could make that leap and make possible a decision that defies the order of things that are. It is ridiculous to imagine that I could change the nature of reality out there from within the confines of an Animus, a simulation within this so-called simulation. But I believe I understand what this voice is telling me. My Animus is endowed with the ability to suggest alterations to day-long past. From any moment in time, I can extrapolate what might have been. Calculations of time, I am not confined to what was, but what could have been. Yes, history is real. Facts do matter, but from any moment in time I choose within the Animus, I can interrogate the memory. I can ask the world, what if? What if Bayek and Aya had stayed together? Aya, whatever. What if Kimu had not been murdered? I can suggest these hypotheticals and watch how they unfold. Why would I want to? For knowledge, for a better understanding of what tragedies were avoided, it remains to be seen. I am, in a sense, a reader of the calculations, as the Isu were in days past. Perhaps one day I will be able to harness this talent to see into the future, to predict, to correct, to avoid. That would be worth something. Oh my god, that was long. Alright, trash. Oberg interrogation? File corrupted. Of course it is. Letter to Victoria, whatever. Alright. Bibu. M and MME. Mimi? I don't know. Bibu. My name is Layla Hassan. I was a friend and colleague of Victoria's, both of Abstergo and our subsequent freelance careers. In all the time I knew and worked with your daughter, I was always struck by her limitless intelligence, her humor, and her ability to focus, even in times of great stress. She was an inspiration, not just to me, but to all those who worked with her. I am writing to you now with the hope of shedding some light on the circumstances of her death. I realize it must be strange to receive a letter out of the blue from someone whose name you have probably never heard, offering to explain the tragic loss of one so dear, but if you'll allow me, I will try. I was with your daughter in the moments leading up to the unfortunate incident that took her life. In fact, I am partly to blame for. No, that's it. Let's go to files. English locales of note. Oh my god. Layla, as you traipse about England, Bex and I thought you might want to keep your eyes open for a few things. Assassin bureaus, or the hidden ones more accurately. They operated in Roman Britain between the years 100 and 430 CE. It's not clear why they left, but the final date corresponds roughly to the Roman exodus from Britain. So I imagine their leaving had something to do with the Empire's retreat. Mission accomplished or a loss of faith? Not sure. But we do know that it was several hundred years before the Hidden Ones returned to the island. It may be Basim and Hytham are the first in half a century. From our own archives, I believe there were 6 main bureaus operating in the Roman period. Leicestershire? I don't know. Never even heard of that. London, Winchester, York, Essex, and Gloucestershire. These won't be the Saxon names, so you'll have to read between the lines. Animus Anomalies. Bex noticed these about 10 embedded in the simulation. They're dense clusters of data that may screw with your ability to navigate Aver's memories. Approach with caution. We do not know what they'll do if you get too close. They may be harmless. They may induce occipital shock? I don't know. Or wipe your mind. Hard to say. Best to, on the other side of hell no. Best to I don't know. But if you're curious, well, I warned you. Pieces of Eden. We don't know of any Isu artifacts you should be looking for specifically, but they're out there. And this was a period where they often cropped up in legend. Norse and Saxon songs and tales speak of them often, so keep your eyes peeled. Especially around Stonehenge. How could that not be an Isu site? Session report, S. Hastings. Animus Session Report, date November 3rd, 2014, operator Rebecca Crane, subject Sean Hastings, reporter William Miles. Preface. The transformation of the Order of the Ancients into the Templars as we know them today has always been a subject of considerable debate among our ranks. We have operated with the assumption that the Templars themselves hold some or complete knowledge of this evolution, but at present no concrete historical evidence has ever made it into our hands. What little data we do have is mostly a matter of public record. With some exceptions, it is commonly understood that the origin of the Knights Templar dates back to 1119 CE, and this indeed was the appearance of the public face of the Templars. However, our records attest to the existence of Templar agents at least 2 centuries before this date. In one badly damaged document, an assassin contract from Normandy in the mid-11th century, the author makes free use of the term Templar in earlier letter, this time from a hidden one in the region of modern-day Dorset, circa 978 CE, makes mention of a Templar spy within the ranks of the Brotherhood. From this, we can safely assume that the Templar Order, as an entity distinct from the Order of the Ancients, existed at some point in the mid-10th century. God damn. With an aim to expand our understanding of this dark age, one of our agents recently volunteered to delve into his genetic memories to search for further clues to this age-old mystery. Unfortunately, what he discovered was of little use for our purposes. Sean Hastings began the first of his 7 sessions on October 5th, 2014. Over the course of the next 3 weeks, he followed various matrilineal and patrilineal? I don't know. Lines into the past, focusing on the 9th, 10th, and 11th centuries in search of assassins and or Templars in his bloodline. He found none. Of minor interest, however, was the following personage, here noted for the peculiarity of his biography. Ulriker Thorvaldsen, an early 9th century Ute who sailed north from modern-day Denmark with a wooden plank bearing a carving of a map that purported to mark the location of Thor's hammer. Alreker made it as far as Stavanger before running afoul of a powerful clan there. Alreker was defeated in battle and enthralled as a slave. He escaped his captivity some 10 years later and returned to Jutland to marry and settle down. The location of Alreker's map is unknown, and the existence of Thor's hammer, a precursor relic, no doubt remains unconfirmed. Alreker's ancestors would later sail to England following the Normans' conquest of the island, settling in what is now called Loughborough in modern-day Leicestershire. The irony that a man named Hastings would contain no useful genetic memory data regarding the Norman invasion of England in 1066 was not lost on our dear subject. Still, he retained his usual chipper wit and asked if he might next relive the genetic memories of his grandfather to, quote, give a Nazi a proper bollocking. Nine fucking degrees? God damn. Alright, mailbox. From Rami Hassan to Layla Hassan. Date May 11th, 2020. Subject, no. Thanks for clearing that up in such profound detail. I'm sure I'll sleep soundly now. Ram. I don't have COVID, no, and well, I'm isolated. It's just 3 of us traveling together, staying out of sight. I appreciate them sticking with the times. But fuck. Now every time we play this game and we read that, it's going to be like, oh, that time, yeah. Alright, disappearing for a while. God, motherfucking damn it. I don't like the sound of any of this, Layla, and I don't like where this is leading. Not using phones is not the right way to ease my mind. You have my number. I suggest you call it. And no, I won't say hello to our parents for you because doing so would bury me in questions I cannot answer. And to tell Father that you no longer work for Abstergo would break his heart. That's all he ever talks about, how his daughter is on the cutting edge of neuroscience. The man doesn't know or doesn't understand the first thing about what you do or did, and he's still proud. I will not be the one to disappoint him. Is it COVID? Is that why you're being cagey? Something else? Call him, call me, and stop this insane game of hide and seek. I just want to know that you are safe. Rami. Forgive the short email. I wanted to call, but I'm not using phones right now, and my time is limited. I'm still recovering from my trip. Things got out of hand, and nothing went as expected. People got hurt. I told you it was for research, and it was, but not for... I don't know. The truth is, I haven't worked for them for... The truth is, I haven't worked for them for a few years. It's a long story, and I won't bother you with the details, but it wasn't for me. Leave it at that. The group I'm with now, I can't explain, not over email, but they've shown me things, given me opportunities, and opened my eyes to a broader view, but not without cost. In fact, I fucked up last year. Bad. More than once, and I need to make it right. I know that all this sounds cryptic, it is, but I'm not in danger, not in the way you might think. If I'm being vague, it's because I need to be. I don't want any data sniffers picking up on keywords that might raise alarms. Do I sound paranoid? A little. Hold on a minute, guys. Okay. Here's the point. Don't, hold on. Here's the point. Don't worry about me. I'm with a couple of people who I trust now. They've been at this a lot longer than I have, and they're going to see me through this. I promise. At this time next year, things will be better. The skies will be clear, the earthquakes will stop, and we'll celebrate Ramadan together. It'll be just like the 90s all over again. Tell Mama and Baba I miss them and that I'm doing fine. Good. I'm ready. Oh, Lord, motherfuck you. One last message, after which all communication between us via this account or any other will cease. We have our own way of talking, methods that cannot be sniffed or traced. Your previous team made this mistake. They knew the risks, but they were sloppy. Left traces of their activity on everything, digital fingerprints everywhere. That will not happen with us. My colleagues tell me the initial meeting went well. They are impressed, if a little wary of the influence your new toy has on you. But they know better than most what it means to live with such a burden. I am curious to know more about this. Heir of memories, epithet. It is not a phrase we have heard in all our decades of research. In a few we will contact you once more. If you are interested in proceeding, follow our instructions to the letter. If you are not interested, or if you break any of our protocols, this will be the last time you hear from us. Take this to heart. The world is sick and getting sicker. The Earth's magnetic field is growing stronger. Satellites are falling from the sky. Earthquakes are getting more frequent. Famines are becoming more and more frequent, and now we have credible reports of a new deadly virus sweeping through Asia. It can feel like we're living through a Yitzian nightmare. Mere anarchy is loosened upon the world. In many ways we are. But there is hope. There is a cure. Us. In the past few months, we have come across something that may help us solve our most pressing problems. A message, a very promising message, that may help us revere the dire course we are on. If you want to be part of the solution, join us. If not, we wish you the best of luck. Let's see. You have a gift and a curse. The gift of old blood, the curse of not understanding it. We can help if you help us. What you did is not your fault, but you must take responsibility for it. Otherwise, nothing gets done. One of us will contact you if you miss us. If you miss us, if you miss us, you miss your chance. Who the fuck is this? Would your favorite baseball team happen to be the Atlantis Eagles? Okay, that was okay. Media.
I lived, I died, and now I sleep. And in my sleep I dream. And in my dreams I see an end to the doom that will grip the earth once again. Find the wolf-kissed. Find the mad one. Find me. And save us all from another death.
Okay. A strange message broadcast from an unknown source north of the Arctic Circle. The message was broadcast for 9 days, then ceased. Spectrum analysis of the message revealed coordinates to a Norse gravesite in New England, USA. Desmond.
No, come on, Sean. Turn that thing off.
Oh, hold on. I like what you said there. I want to get this for posterity. Say it again, nice and loud.
Seriously?
Sure, come on. If nothing else, it'll give me leverage with your old man.
Ah, that's your angle. Nice. What I said was, I wish I hadn't been born into the Assassins. I wish I had chosen this life. Is that good enough?
Sure, but why is that?
Because choice is the central idea of our creed. It underpins everything, right? It's about free will. It's about seeing the evidence before you and saying, yes, this is what I want. Or, no, this isn't for me. But when you're born into a group like this, or any other, like I was, you get mixed signals. You get told over and over again, this is what we believe. These are the rules. This is reality. No deviation. And if you question it, oh, they look at you like you killed a puppy. That's hardly free will. It's a weird irony when free will is your central belief, but nobody wants you to believe otherwise. I don't know how to say it exactly, but I always thought there was something self-destructive about our creed. If free will is the most important moral guidepost we have, we should be free to ignore it. To choose submission, for example. You know what I mean? Like, we should be free to side with the Templars. If it's really my choice, I could do that.
Right. It's almost self-refuting. A democracy could democratically elect a dictator or choose to get rid of democracy altogether. Within our creed is the seed of its own destruction. That's what makes it powerful, I think. And fragile.
Right, right. The more freedom you have, the more risky it is, you know? Anyway, my dad has mellowed over the years, but he was strict when we lived on the farm. He ran a tight ship. I never got the impression that I was free to choose my path forward. Our creed, our tenets, they were drilled into my head. By the time I was a teenager, I was following these rules out of a sense of duty. This was just what we did.
That happens to a lot of organizations over time. Stagnation sets in, you know? The fundamentalism.
Yeah. Following the rules becomes more important than achieving whatever goal you set out for yourself. And people start to lose sight of the reason the rules exist.
That's called deontology, or a form of it. Following a rule for its own sake and not for the consequences it has.
Yeah, but that feels backwards, doesn't it?
Well, I think so. Following a rule is the easy part. Praying, taking a sip of wine, munching on a wafer. Rituals that give comfort.
But that's just going through the motions. It makes people feel like they're doing something. When the hard work is, well, actually getting off your ass and doing something productive. I think people just want boundaries. Tight boundaries. They want to see the four walls that pen them in.
I don't disagree.
Anything outside that, anything that makes life more complex, that's scary. That's why I envy you. You chose this life. You went through that process, and you decided, yes, I believe in this.
Sure. It didn't stop me from being an insufferable know-it-all as a teenager, but I see your point.
I would have loved to have been a know-it-all. I knew nothing. Not until you guys found me. Yeah. It wasn't until I met you, Bex, and Lucy that I knew. I knew I wanted to be an assassin.
Oh, thanks, Des. Come here. Bring it in, bud. I don't normally like touching, but I'll make an exception now.
I am not hugging you.
You sure? Because I smell very nice today.
Can you just turn that off?
Layla, thought you might be interested in this. Conversations that Bex and I had with Desmond back in 2012. December, I think. Just candid talks, that's all. We didn't square any circles or write any beat poetry. But he did have some interesting insights into his time in the Animus and what it means to be an assassin. Anyway, have a listen. You might find you and he had similar experiences. So, well, let me know what you think. Unless it's to tell me I sound like a total brat in these recordings. If that's the case, just say nothing. I mean, I did have a slight cold at the time I recorded these. That's probably why I sound odd. Anyway, okay, I'm done anyway, so turn off. Turn off. Oh, it's actually just a button. Sorry, here we go.
Hold on, I'll just set this here.
Do you guys record everything we talk about?
Not everything, but you've been using the Animus so much, I thought this was a good chance to learn some things about prolonged exposure.
So I'm your guinea pig?
No, my guinea pigs are all dead. The Animus is too much for them to handle.
Cute.
Can I ask you about the bleeding effect? Any recent flashes? Any memories resurfacing?
Yeah, the usual things. Ghost images of Altair and Ezio a few times a day. Nothing intrusive, just brief moments. They pass quickly, almost without me noticing. Like a figure in the corner of my eye, or remembering a dream from the night before. I did have one extended hallucination a few days ago. It was Ezio. He was older, around the time he left Cappadocia. He was standing on the deck of a ship, alone. And through him, I could feel an intense regret or guilt. And it felt to me like he'd had a a loss of faith. In himself, in the creed, like he couldn't keep it up. Couldn't stay true to his ideals. And as I watched him, I thought, is this the moment he decided he was done being an assassin? It felt like it. Anyway, most of my visions have been brief, lasting just a few seconds. They're like complete memories of small moments that appear suddenly out of nowhere, fully formed. It's a strange feeling.
Okay, anything else?
I'm starting to see Connor now, too. Though I hear his voice more often than I see him. I'm sure that will change. Oh, yeah, and yesterday, just before bed, I had a memory of being on a beach in the Caribbean with a bunch of sailors. Or maybe they were pirates. I don't know. No idea.
Huh. We'll look into that. And how do you feel in general?
In general? Well, I feel older, for one. Much older. And it's strangely comforting. I'm collecting the memories and skills and thoughts of so many people. I feel like I've lived a few hundred years or more. Is it possible that if I do this for too long, it'll push my own memories aside? That I'll be everyone but myself after a while?
It's possible. That's called identity substitution. It's happened before, but it's rare. And someone with your background shouldn't need to worry.
My background? You mean someone with my genes? My abilities?
You have Isu DNA, and that lets you see things and do things and withstand traumas that other people can't.
And I can suffer in ways that others can't. That's not something to be proud of.
You mean the apple?
Yeah. It has a pull, Bex. It tugs at my brain. It talks to me. Teases me. Drives me mad. And what I did to Lucy. God damn it.
Lucy, that's her
Nothing
name.
is worth the damage I did. The pain I caused.
I know. But you're special. That's the point.
I'm not special, Bex. I'm lucky. That's all.
I understand.
We're assassins. It's our creed that makes us different, not our genes, not our blood. Anyone can join us.
That's true. But let's leave that aside for a second. What I want to know is, have you ever had any Isu memories resurface?
Isu memories? I don't think so. I can't even begin to imagine what that would feel like.
I think you'd know if you did. Maybe one day. We might be able to induce something.
Jesus, let's fix the world first, okay? Before we start digging up my ancient ancestors.
Deal.
With my luck, I'll be related to some third-rate Isu like Sisyphus or something.
Way to aim high, buddy.
Hey, you gotta.
Okay. Come on.
I went through hell to bring you here. It had better be worth it. Be nice to sleep in a real bed when this is over.
Feeling okay?
Better. But I'm worried that it could happen again. The two data streams.
I can't promise it won't. I barely understand it myself.
It felt like two minds, fighting over one brain. It hurt like a shotgun to the head.
Right. There's something about this Viking's DNA sample that feels dense, noisy.
Could it be the staff? Interfering somehow?
How do you mean?
My headaches, my temper. They started the day I got that thing.
I hope you're not making excuses for, your friend.
Jesus, no. I'm not.
Sorry. Just take it easy. And if you feel yourself slipping again, let us know.
I'm trying. I really am.
Alright, so let's go ahead and pop back on the Animus.
Alright, time to go. Norway to England takes about a week by long ship, so I'll scrub ahead. Layla, you okay?
Sorry. Can you play the message again?
We have the transcript. If you're looking for something, I can
No,
go and...
I want to hear it.
Okay.
I don't mean to be cryptic. It's just... that message led us here. To this place. To a Norse grave in North America. So those bones out there are the only lead we have. Our only chance at fixing this planet before it's too late.
Here it is.
I lived, I died, and now I sleep. And in my sleep I dream. And in my dreams I see an end to the doom that will grip the earth once again. Find the wolf-kissed. Find the mad one. Find me. And save us all from another death.
Unsettling, that is.
That pulse in the message. Are you sure it's just coordinates? Nothing else?
Nothing I can find.
Okay, I'm ready.
Here we go.
England, 873 CE. So we do go to England. Okay. That's fair. Alright, so let me see the map here. Okay, so England, North Sea. Okay, so yeah, the North Sea was on the other side in that one. Northumbria. Northumbria. God, 190, fuck. Alright, Mercia, we got, Leicester, which is 20. I don't think I'm that much yet. Oh my lord. Holy fuck. What the fuck? London. Is that London? Oxenford, here. Oxford? Alright, so we're gonna be here. Pretty much.
Our new home.
Not a patch on Norway, but we'll make this land our own soon enough.
I'm glad to see any land at all. I will be happy to have my feet on solid ground again.
We must not rush our landing. All you see here is Saxon territory. The Kingdom of Mercia, largely unpacified. There will be eyes watching us from the trees, with bows drawn and traps set. We must be wary. Randi, dig in your oars! All standing!
Have you spotted something?
Not yet. Well, let us go ahead to clear the path of any dangers. Then follow our lead when the sun brushes the horizon.
Understood! May Thor bless you all on your way! We will see you soon!
Sail on!
Yes! I'm ready for whatever these green-thumbed fairy folk have to throw at us.
Sigurd, do the sons of Ragnar know that we're coming?
They do not, but they will not scoff at our visit. Of the 4 kingdoms in England, the sons of Ragnar have settled only one. The rest is ripe for the taking.
Do we mean to join their army?
No, no. We will speak with them. Get the lay of the land. and carve this country into as many pieces as we see fit.
Look ahead there! Is that what passes for a town? Plain brick in a single rune to their timid god?
That rune is called a root, Doug. The cross upon which their god was sacrificed. It sits atop a monastery, a place of worship.
That cross killed their Christ, and now they display it in worship? Bizarre.
We carve idols of our gods and make wishes before them. Like our sacrifices to Odin, the One-Eyed.
But we do not worship the wolf that kills him. That is the difference.
Whatever strangeness we see in these Saxons, they must think the same of us.
The hammer! Now there is a symbol worthy of a god. A bolt of lightning would take that cross clean off.
It's beautiful. Look at that.
Look there! What are they doing?
Ritual drowning.
Baptism, Doug. Are the ways of Christians really so unfamiliar to you?
Not at all. I simply forgot. And someone has to keep the conversation up. It must be priests and worshippers alone in that place. We could storm this port with ease. Sack it without breaking a sweat.
Is there much in the way of treasure there?
Always! They shape precious metals and cut jewels to their gods. There will be a fortune there.
Later, Doug. There will be time enough for raiding once we have settled.
I didn't focus and I should have.
Come to. Stop the boats. Pull up over there. The way forward is blocked by a chain spanning the river. We must remove it before passing on.
A chain? Can we cut through it?
It's too thick for access. But there must be a way to release it somewhere in that camp.
I will go.
And I will be right behind you.
No, Dad. You stay here. Should trouble come our way, I want you defending the ship.
A good idea. Send out the arrow and keep your sharpest axe at hand, huh?
Something like that.
Are you feeling all right?
Best not to draw attention here.
When he walks away, I'm assassinating this guy. If he walks away... Walk away! That's all left is the archer up here. Oh, one of those two over there.
This chain is huge, and poorly anchored it appears. I might be able to shoot it. The path is clear.
What the fuck is that sound? Chain, I guess? That was awful. No, I don't know what it is. It's terrible. After conducting several trials, we have found that these naval chains will hold against even the most durable Danish longships, so long as the mechanism remains intact. Several more blockades will be constructed in the coming months and are to be installed on the rivers leading inland. This is our best defense against any forthcoming incursions. It is imperative that these blockades be maintained and kept operational at all times. Any failure of function is to be reported immediately. Supplies plus 100. I think that was it. I think that's it.
I say we go back, Sigurd. Give those dogs a good knock around and take whatever treasures they have. Easy pickings.
Not today, Dan. We press on until we reach our goal. We cannot afford another surprise. Now be on your guard. It should not be far.
Gods, I'm ravenous. I hope they have food and ale on hand when we arrive. We should have sent word ahead of us, Sigurd, to get something on the spit.
If Halfdan, Ubba, and Ivar Ragnarsson are lacking food in England, then all of us will starve. Have no worry.
Ah, I can see it now. A suckling pig, tender and juicy. And ale as gold as the treasures that we failed to steal back there.
A man of simple pleasures, aren't you, Dad?
And he is happier for it. For my part, I look forward to standing in the footsteps of the giants that built this land.
What giants?
The great Romans and their empire. Giants of a forgotten age. They held dominion here long ago, and their ruins dot the landscape. Every brick and stone tells a story of conquest and glory. And now, they are rubble and ash.
Ready to be remade. We will rebuild their empire, brick by brick. And ours will not crumble to dust.
All things end, God. The ruins are not a warning. They are a testament. Look there, just ahead. Where the sons of Ragnar make their camp.
At last, we find our feet on steady ground.
Sigurd, pull back. Something isn't right.
Good eye. There's too little movement for an army. Only tents and a few men.
Not the army we hope to find?
No. Let us get a closer look.
Those are not Norsemen. They're too ragged and soiled.
We should proceed on foot, lest they spot the boats.
Dag and I will go together.
We all go. If they are friends, I wish to meet them as a Jarl. And if they are foes, then we fight them all, together. Who are these men?
They speak with twisted accents. English, no doubt.
Dag, Eivor! On me!
Well, let's do this.
Oi, what's this? A mess of filthy Danes befouling our riverways?
You there? Give us your name.
I am Sigurd Jarl of Fornberg. And you are...
Men who do not take kindly to Dane invaders creeping into our camp. You'd best move along, pagan. Spare yourselves a slaughter.
You threaten Norsemen with a play of swords and expect us to cower?
I have been 8 days at sea without a drop of blood to wet my axe. So spare the chatter, Baccarat, and draw your weapon.
Oh! Let's finish them!
Here we go.
You have what you wish for, Dag.
Fucking was that necessary? You're a bitch. Why are you running, bitch?
Have a look around, all of you. I want no more surprises.
Right. I will check the longhouse.
My thanks.
Nothing to see here. All good.
Eivor, look at this.
A noise trap. There might be something inside. I will have a look.
Wait. Who are you? Are you with those brigands as well?
Sigurd, Dag, in here. Those men had prisoners.
Longhouse needs cleaned.
You dare us! Let us walk and we will not hurt you!
Quite bold in those bindings. I like your spirit.
We are very agreeable people, I promise. You need not kill us.
Peace, friend. We have no need or wish to hurt you. What are your names?
Yenli. I'm a merchant, not a bandit like those others. And this is Rowan.
I'm a stable hand, that's all. I keep horses and, well, I did, till those brigands sold them off.
They meant to sell us next, as slaves to the nearest bidder. But I ripped their eyes out before I let that happen.
And how did you find yourselves here?
We came to trade with the Sons of Ragnar, at Halfdan Jarl's asking. But they were gone when we arrived.
Unbind them. You know the Sons of Ragnar?
Aye. Sold many a mare and stallion to the brothers. Good men. Always paid me fair.
From the look of this camp, they've been gone for some time. Where will you go now? What will you do?
Rebuild my stocks, start anew. I have friends and allies across the land to aid me, but it won't be easy.
Every town and village needs a stable to keep horses fit and trim. I'll find my footing again. Somewhere.
What are you thinking?
We could use their skills as we get settled. Having access to trade and someone to tend our mounts would be a boon.
My thoughts as well. Any friend of the Ragnarsons is a friend of mine. Right, Dag?
Whatever you think is best, Sigurd.
Janli, Rowan, I am Sigurd Jarl of Fornberg, son of Stilbjörn. This is Eivor and Dag. Both of you are free to go, but more than welcome to stay if you're willing to pull your weight.
We'd be happy to, if only to get back on our feet.
Then let it be done. The Raven clan welcomes you. From strangers, into friends, into family. The others have arrived. Come.
I have a good feeling about this place.
Honored family, friends, welcome to your new home.
So, just a little FYI, I went ahead and deleted Media Craft Season 3's playlist, combined it with 2 for one playlist.
Fine work. A longhouse to rival any I've seen. Now come. Randvi has found something I would like you to see.
Eivor, Sigurd, I give you England and its 4 kingdoms. Mercia, East Anglia, Northumbria, and Wessex. From the few plans and maps I discovered here, I believe the Sons of Ragnar have pushed further into Mercia, here. My scouts will soon tell me if I am correct.
Where are we?
Here, in this unnamed copse of trees.
Unnamed? We cannot let that stand. What will we call this place?
I might have an idea. Ravensthorpe, the village of ravens.
I like it. The poet in you sings once again. One day this name will be known throughout all of England.
A name is only a beginning. If we want renown, we must build. Expand.
Agreed. We should begin with a forge. Can you help Gunnar get working again?
We'll need cargo, supplies.
For that our neighbors will provide, whether they wish to or not.
Scarcely arrived, and now we must raid.
We cannot master this land merely by
Oh
asking.
shit. Assassin's Creed 2 I could actually do... I could actually redo.
And what else have you found?
Holy fuck.
Short notes, mostly. Scraps of plans, letters, a few runestone messages. It took some time.
I could
to decipher
redo
the
Assassin's
message and piece
Creed
it all back
2
together.
and Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. I mean, like... Yeah, because I would need to get the Ezio collection. 2 in Brotherhood I could definitely redo into longer streams. Alright, why did I do that? Fuck out of that. Might just leave 2 and 3 the way they are. Comment if you would like me to redo 2 and 3. If not, it's cool.
Not a bad place, Eivor. Not at all. Can I help you with anything?
Sigurd wants your forge up and running as soon as possible. For that, we need supplies and riches.
Ah, you mean to go a Viking then? Good, good. How I miss those days. Ransacking and pillaging. Blade singing and shield splintering.
I would ask you to join us, but you're the only blacksmith we have. We cannot afford your loss.
Oh, it's no bother. Better I forge axes than swing them. My place is here, not pulling on the war of a river horse. Though you do remind me, I found a map among the bandits' rubbish, marked up with the locations of Saxon monk huts.
Yes, bandits know as well as we do. Monasteries are full of riches and loot.
Take the map with you, and put it to better use than they did.
Okay. The world map, what we got? So this is our main base. This is our little cum stain of operation here. Still hate the way that they fucking did that. This looks like a cum stain on a Playboy. Tell you what. So we've got these. They're raids. Wealth materials for your settlement's growth. Now, do I get to... I wonder how much customization is on this. Who's this? Okay, daily concept art. Cool. Let's see, quests. Settling down. Codex. Alright, let's see what we got here. Mercia. The Kingdom of Mercia, situated in England's Midlands, reached its height of power and prestige under King Offa, a prominence that lasted for close to 300 years. During that time, it was a center of trade and industry until Danish incursions left it in ruin. Okay. Locations. The Raven Clan's settlement. Built from the ruins of an abandoned wintering camp once occupied by the great heathen army, this settlement is now the permanent home of the Raven Clan. It is also where you may find Ronvi's Alliance Table, Gunnar's Forge, Yanli's Shop, Rowan's Stable, and other useful services. Settlement extension. Ravensthorpe just got bigger. 2 bridges now link the original settlement to the new land to the east. This will open up new buildings, with new activities, and new characters. Buildings in this area will not contribute to your overall settlement level. People, it's all done, nothing new. Factions, we got Saxons. Originating from the coast of what is now northern Germany, Saxons invaded and settled Britannia at some point in the 5th century CE, replacing the outgoing Roman Empire as the island's occupying force. Thereafter, they spread east to form Essex, south to form Sussex, west to form Wessex, and north to form Middlesex. Okay. This laid the foundation for what would later become the 7 kingdoms of of Heptarchy, seen today as Christians. Saxons only adopted Christianity in the 7th century by way of the Utes, another Germanic tribe who had previously been, converted. Got enemies. Got Archer. While a single arrow does not inflict a great deal of damage, archers can turn the tide of battle if left unhindered. Untrained in melee combat, archers maintain distance from their targets, often using height to rain down arrows mercilessly. Be aware of high ground, take out archers before other foes, fight in close. Militia. Militia fight dirty. They throw mud and dirt to blind opponents and hammer away with makeshift clubs and crude CXs, whatever. They gang up against their strongest opponent first and are perfectly happy to take cheap shots when their enemies are incapacitated. Warbringer, Maturity Red, Slinger. Out of their element on the battlefield, these hapless souls are nonetheless annoyingly accurate with the old slingshot. However, no one ever trained them to really fight, and they'd much rather be someplace else. Cioral? I don't know. The basic Saxon warrior. Individuals not very threatening, but as a group they become a problem. They are opportunistic on the battlefield and pick up weapons from fallen foes to surprise you with a new attack. And that'll bring us to tutorial. Let's see what we got here. Progress. Settlement. The settlement is the heart of your adventure and the true home for your clan. Take care of it to unlock new buildings and reveal new services, thereby expanding your horizons. Adding new buildings in your settlement will also increase your renown, thus raising your settlement level. Reach new levels to unlock new building possibilities. Different types of buildings will also bring new people to your settlements who will become your loyal allies and provide you with useful services during your journey. To construct new buildings, you need to bring sufficient supplies and raw materials to your settlements and interact with appropriate signposts. Raiding monasteries is a great way to swiftly gather the necessary resources. Open the world map to find locations or explore the world. As the settlement expands, so do its feasts. Start a feast by ringing the longhouse bell to gain a timed buff. You can also decorate your settlement with a variety of unique sculptures and decorative elements to make it a magnificent for taking a break. Making it a magnificent for taking a break and celebrating your victories. We got world map and quest log. Alliance map. To settle and thrive in England, Aver's clan must forge alliances, pledge to territory to send word of your interest in an alliance or aid. As that pledges are completed and allies are made, other territories will be available. Consult with Ranvi at the alliance map in your longhouse to gain access to new opportunities and adventures. Alright, my inventory, just the bag, emblem scheme, head. Go to skills, we got 6 skill points, fuck yeah. Alright, so what we got here? Light attack damage, poison resistance training, what is this? Range. I don't care about those, I'll leave those alone. Well, let me get down. Range. Stealth. Assassination damage. Range. Ability damage. Okay, so power 19. Abilities. I unlocked a new ability on ranged abilities. Let's see what it is. Mark of Death. Hold R2 to mark sighted enemies. Release to let fly a deadly volley of arrows. That's badass. Alright. 1 second. Alright, so we're going on almost 2.5 hours on the stream. I'm surprised I didn't get a call. Probably won't call me. Take command of the longship. Well, hold on. Let me check this out real quick. Let me fucking check it out. Interact. Blacksmith. Gunner's Forge is where you enhance and customize your weapons and gear. So I need material. I have enough supplies, but I need material. Yes, this is the total that I have. Okay,
Like the needed supplies to build Gunner's Forge.
I know.
I should gather the crew and go raiding.
I understand. I know. Chill, relax. You're good. Okay, so there's this stuff. There's a dog. It's a dorge. A dorgy.
I like living in the longhouse. I feel like a jarl.
But don't leave the pig out like that.
Is Gunnar at his forge yet? I hear no clatter from that quarter.
Not yet, but soon.
It is not as obscure as I would have hoped.
It's actually not bad. I mean, it's actually a half decent area. It's just, it's a nice area to make home. You know what I mean? It's very, very open. I don't know what you just fucking said, but I like it. Let's do this. Monastery raids. Raiding heavily guarded locations is the best way to find wealth chests containing supplies and raw materials. Both are needed to construct buildings at the settlement. The raid is done when all nearby wealth chests have been looted.
Bend your ears and listen all. For the good of our clan, it is time we go a Viking. Today we raid, and tomorrow we may build.
At last!
Fuck.
We will crack these Christian monasteries like a row of hen's eggs!
The Saxons
Need to row our way out.
Monasteries will be well gone.
Ah, by nothing more than priests and prayers, I'd wager.
You must row in these waters.
We can raise the sail in these waters.
Run up the sail! Sail down! More sail! Strike up a tune.
That's cool. I'm gonna enjoy this. It's very beautiful. I like it a lot more than the other place in Norway.
No raising the sail here. Mast! Down! Raise the mast! Let the sail out!
Could do Revelations again too. Unity. Yeah, I only made these. Oh shit. Fuck, man, stop. Turn this fucker around. Row. Turn, row.
Sail out! Sing, my ravens. Drop the sail!
Here we go.
We fight!
Oh my god. Yeah, they're gonna, yeah, these guys can easily kill us. Fuck. I need to focus on getting the shit and getting the fuck out.
Strike for Christ!
Holy mother of fuck. Hey, fuck you. Fuck you, you sack of fuck. Fucking bitch. Yeah, I'm gonna die. I'm so dead. Fuck you.
You're finished.
Oh, I probably am.
No shame in that. I'll kill you. You're mine.
Ooh. Oh, that's gonna kill me. You fucking whore. That's fucked up. It's gonna start me back at that fucking longboat too. Start me at the very fucking beginning of this raid. Alright, now, is that the only, like, is there anything easier we can do? In the easier fucking territory, or are we just gonna die? Yeah, see, I'm doing a raid with people that are way above my fucking pay grade. I need to be doing it here, here, and here. I literally picked the hardest one. No. We're getting the fuck out of that. We're not doing that one.
Sail!
Follow the river.
Sing us a song. Is there a seagull among you?
Not long before leaving for England, I made a solitary trek into the mountains east of Thornburg. I was looking for elk or deer or other game to bring home. But my luck was poor, and I could find nothing worth my arrows. Coming up over a rise, I saw a rounded mountain ahead of me, with a strange narrow slit in the earth, running left to right. There appeared to be fresh water in this crevasse, which was strange, for it was on its side. As I approached, the ground rumbled and the crevasse shuddered. Then it opened, as wide as a lake and ringed with color. Stepping back to take in the view, I realized with a shock what I was seeing. The Eye of Jormungandr, the World Serpent. Yes, he sleeps near Old Thornburg, blessing us with his dreams. Oh, if we could return there now.
Oh, that's annoying.
One day, maybe. One day I will show you the place.
Trying to fucking row, bruh.
Run up the sail! Let's hear a story.
I know a crazed man about my
World
age.
Serpent. Yeah. Is that fucking from God of War?
The rodent for his habit of collecting axes. For 20 years he collected axes of all make and size. He had never seen a day of battle, but he swore to Thor that he would. In his 31st year, after drinking too much ale, Rokur seduced another man's wife. That man called a holmgang against Rokur. Rokur accepted the holmgang, and on the agreed-upon day, he laid out 12 of his axes and asked, "Which of these will I use to slay you? Will it be Bone Splitter?" His bearded blade inscribed with...
Save it for later. All right, back to the story.
"Will it be Bone Splitter?" he said. "My bearded blade inscribed with say the runes, affixed to a handle of English oak, or blood fountain," he continued. "My Dane axe, which swings through the air on two hands with the speed of an arrow's flight. Or might it be Twin Wolf Wounder?" Rokur growled, growing even more bold. Fierce pair of throwing axes. At that moment, the man who had challenged Rokur brought a large stone down upon his head. Rokur died instantly, and his axes were given away as gifts.
I'm gonna do GTA 5 story as well.
Sail is useless here.
Low
I could redo a lot of things on this channel. If I stick to 2 to 3 hours, I could definitely do it. Or if I have time to, like, let's say like Battlefield 4 or something like that, I can probably knock it out in one day, in one sitting. We shall see. Alright, what are we doing? Still got a bit to go. Why did we stop?
Let the sail out! Let's have a song. Who'll share a tale?
Some time ago, I met a wandering skald in search of a jarl or king to serve. He had not composed a verse in years, and was fearful of losing his skill. I said I knew many such great men, a few jarls, a handful of kings by name, but to my knowledge, all of them had many skalds of their own. This poor skald was disappointed, and thanked me for my time, asking my name as he departed. Dag Nithison, I told him. The skald's eyes went wide. Dag Nithison, he exclaimed. Of Fornburg? I nodded and said, the very man I am. The poor skald sung to the skies with joy. You are a legend among legends, he said. Let me compose a verse for you, if I may.
We'll have to wait. We're about to raid. Let's do this shit. This'll be more on our fucking level.
All ashore! Take what you can and be swift about it!
Or we slay every last man and take all the time we need!
Should we be so lucky?
I like this for us. This is nice. Oh yeah, we could definitely kill these guys.
Hey! Can't do this alone!
dead. You're pissing me off, bro.
Hey, come here a moment. That is all we need for Gunner. If there is more, we should claim it.
Let's see here. Engage.
What's all this?
Engage. Should have done that to begin with.
My gods favor you.
What to do, Bugaboo? See what's over here. It's a question mark.
A fellow adventurer need to know the lie of the land? Where is the matter of my fee?
All right.
Now, show me your map. There is a place here. I have nothing more to share for now.
But alright, there's more shit. There's gotta be.
Thank you so much, friend.
You are a true friend. Thank you. Cool. I don't know. Trying to figure out where this is at. Maybe you just go down inside of here. I thought you broke into something, but I guess not. It's right there.
Hey, come here.
Oh, shit.
For your relief! What's the big noise?
I guess that's it.
Thank you, my friend.
Split your skull!
All right, we have what we came for. Let's go.
Fuck yeah, let's get out of here.
Ah, my friend. You have my thanks.
Alright, that's it. I'm not doing anything else for anybody else.
For your relief! Help!
This was a good day and some fine work from all of you. We should return home and unload everything.
Are you certain there aren't a few more gold nuggets squirreled away somewhere?
My gut tells me no.
I'm only gonna raid as I need. I know it's a Viking game, but I just don't see any need to unnecessarily raid places. And there's tons of stuff, but in that particular spot, no. So he did that one, that's cool.
Strike up a tune. Hold on,
So,
good
Eivor,
scout.
What's your count?
My count? Dang, I have no need to count my kills. They number too many.
Likely story, Wolf-Kissed. Me? I killed 26, I think.
There were barely a dozen when we arrived, Doc.
No, you missed them. They
Bring
attacked
them
from the
off down.
forest.
Set the basket. More sail! Hold here.
Alright, we'll go ahead and dock. Return to the settlement and build gunner storage. Interact. Build.
This is wonderful labor. A forge bigger and hotter than my old forge back in Fornberg. Come visit me anytime. For weapons and gear, there is no man better than me.
I will, Gunner. Have no doubt.
Hello, and well met.
Building the settlement. Gain access to unique services, settlers, quests, and more by constructing buildings in Ravensthorpe. To construct a new building, approach a signpost with sufficient supplies and raw materials. As the settlement grows, renown, blah, blah, blah. I feel like we've already read that. Settling down, speak to Sigurd. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and stop the stream here, guys. Definitely we'll be continuing to play this on. I'm actually kind of liking where this is leading. I love the new land. And I love the idea of building a settlement. So I would definitely be digging deep into this. But until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. Please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new for more content, and have a good one. Peace.